Hello everyone. So from today we will start the new chapter, that is ordinary differential equations. But in the first two lectures we will study the basic concepts of differential equations and then we will move towards ordinary differential equations. Okay? So first of all, what are the applications of differential equations? Okay. So differential equations help us to understand the phenomena that involve rate of change. Okay, the phenomena which involve rate of change can be explained or can be understood with the help of differential equations. Okay, for example, differential equations helps in understanding weather and climate prediction, financial markets, population growth, electrical circuits, flow of electricity, etc. Thus, differential equations are widely used in science and engineering fields. So due to different applications of differential equations, they are used in the engineering as well as science field. Okay. So first of all, what is differential equation and what is the meaning of differential equation? Then differential equation is one which has differential coefficient. You all know that the equation which has differential coefficients like dy by dx, d square x by dy square, they all are called differential equation. Okay. Now there are two types of differential equations, that is ordinary differential equation and partial differential equation. Okay. So what is ordinary differential equation? A differential equation containing a single independent variable and the derivatives with respect to it is called an ordinary differential equation. Differential equation which contains single independent variable and derivatives are also with respect to it, then such type of equations are called ordinary differential equations. For example, dy by dx plus 5y equal to e raised to x, d square y by dx square minus dy by dx plus 6y equal to 0, and so on. Okay, so what is the meaning of ordinary differential equation? Ordinary differential equations are nothing but they are the equations containing single independent variable and derivatives with respect to it. Okay. And the second type of differential equation is partial differential equation. Then what is partial differential equation? A differential equation containing more than one independent variables and partial derivatives with respect to them is called partial differential equation. In ordinary differential equation, we have only single variable and the derivatives are with respect to it. But here we have more than one independent variables and partial derivatives with respect to it. Then such type of equations are called partial differential equations. For example, del square u by del x square is equal to 1 by c square del u by del t. And del square u by del x square is equal to 1 by c square del square u by del t square. You all know which equations are called partial differential equations and which equations are called ordinary differential equations. Okay. Now you have to identify which of the following is the differential equation. You have to tell that which of the following is the differential equation. જો આમ જોઈએ તો આપણને આ બધા ઇક્વેશન્સ છે એ ડિફરન્શિયલ ઇક્વેશન્સ જ લાગે છે, બટ ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ ટ્રુ. This is the differential equation, this is also the differential equations, but this both are not differential equations. Why they are not differential equations? આ બંને differential equations નથી. શું કામ નથી? Because differential coefficient should be independent of the function, they cannot be treated as variable. Okay, as a coefficient છે del y by del x, dy by dx, they should be independent. You can see here that they are independent, but here they are with the function, with log del y by del x, with sin dy by dx. So we cannot consider log del y by del x or sin something or cos the differential coefficient. Okay, differential coefficient should be alone only. It should be independent of the function. But here it is with the function. Okay, so we cannot consider it as a differential equation. So you write the note that This is the differential coefficient. Differential coefficient should be independent of the function. It should be independent like this. But it should not be with any function like log or sine or cos or anything. The differential coefficient should be independent of function and they cannot be treated as variable. And they cannot be treated as variable. If you are considering it with the function, then it will be considered as a variable. So you cannot treat it as a variable. Okay, it's a variable. If you will consider this here, then this will be the variable. So you cannot consider differential equation as a variable. So this both are the differential equation, but this both are not differential equations. Okay, because here they are with the function. And we cannot consider differential coefficients with the functions. Okay. So now we will study about order and degree of differential equations. How we can find the order and degree of differential equation. So equation is given d square y by dx square plus dy by dx whole square is equal to minus y. Now in this equation, what is order and what is degree? How we can find? Then you have to consider dny by dx raised to n. And this n is nothing but your order. Okay, the highest order. You have to consider the term with the highest n. And whatever will be here, that will be your degree. Okay, આ જે equation છે, એમાં આનું d square y by dx square છે. So here n is 2 and here we have dy by dx where n is 1. But we have to consider the term with the highest n. Okay, તો highest n શું છે આમાં 2. So આપણે આ equation consider કરીએ and compare કરીએ આની સાથે, then n will be 2. So your order here is 2. And how we can find degree? Degree કઈ રીતના find કરવાની? કે જે highest order વાળી term છે એની raise 2 એનું whole શું આપેલું છે? Then here it is, the question mark is what? Here it is 1. So that will be your degree. So degree is 1. Okay. So you have to consider the term with the highest order and you have to see the power of it. If it is 2 here, then your degree will be 2. But here it is 1, so its degree is 1. So you can see the next example. Again here if we compare it here, then your n is 2, 3. Then what is your order? Order is equal to 3. N is nothing but the order. Okay. And the power. What is the power? 2. So your degree is here 2. Okay. Now in the third question, it is given under root 1 plus dy by dx is equal to d square y by dx square. So here what you have to do? You can transfer this, so you can remove the square root like this, 1 plus dy by dx. And it is d square y by dx square whole square. Okay. And now you can easily find the order and degree. Then what is order? Order is 2. Order is 2. And what is its power? It is also 2. So degree is also 2. So here your order is also 2 and degree is also 2. Now the next question, example 4. So in example 4, you can see that what is given dy by dx whole raised to 3 by 2 is equal to d square y by dx square whole raised to 2 by 3. So this is what? These are in the form of the fraction or radicals. So you have to remove this fraction or radicals first, then only you can find the order and degree. આ જે fraction છે એને પહેલા આપણે remove કરવો પડશે, પછી જ આપણને order અને degree find કરી શકશું. So how we can remove this? Here it was 1 by 2. અહીંયા 1 by 2 હતું, તો it will be its square. But here what we have to do? અહીંયા શું કરશું આપણે? Then you simply have to take the LCM. Okay. અહીંયા ન્યુમરેટર ટર્મમાં શું છે 3 અને ડિનોમિનેટરમાં શું છે 2. So you have to take the LCM of numerator and denominator. Then what will be the LCM of 3 and 2? That is nothing but 6. Okay, and then you have to multiply this 6 here also and here also. You have to multiply whatever the LCM you get, you have to multiply that LCM here also, this side and this side also. Okay, and if you multiply it, then you can see that here you will get 9 and here you will get 4. So what you will get? Dy by dx whole raised to 9 and d square y by dx square whole raised to 4. Now you can easily find the order and degree, because the highest order is here 1, but highest order is 2. So your order will be 2. Okay, and what is its power? 4. So your degree will be 4. So you can easily find the order and degree after removing the radicals. So whenever it is in the fraction, you have to remove the fractions and then only you have to find the order and degree. જ્યારે પણ ફ્રેક્શનમાં હોય 4/2, 5/2, 3/2 or anything in the fraction, then you have to take its LCM and remove its fraction, and then only you can find order and degree. So again, what is given in the question 5? d cube y by dx cube plus 4 under root dy by dx whole raised to 5 plus y square equal to 0. Now, if I want to transfer this under root here, then first of all I have to take this term this side. So what I will write? d cube y by dx cube is equal to minus 4 dy by dx whole raised to 5 plus y square. So now this under root will transfer here, so that will be whole square dx cube whole square is equal to minus 4 dy by dx whole raised to 5 plus y square. And now you can easily find the order and degree. Okay, so what will be the order? Order will be 3, because you have to consider the highest order. This is dy by dx, this is d cube y by dx cube. So you have to consider this, that is order is 3 and your degree is 2. Okay, the highest order વાળી term છે એનો power જોવાનો છે. Okay, you don't have to see the power of this term. You have to see the power of highest order term. So your degree is 2 and order is 3. Okay. So in this way you can find order and degree of any given differential equation. So now we will study about linear and non-linear differential equations. That is how we can find whether the given equation is a linear differential equation or non-linear differential equation. So a differential equation is said to be linear if the dependent variable and every derivatives in the equations occur in the first degree only. It means that whole equation should have the degree 1 only. Okay, dependent variable as well as every derivatives, that is dy by dx, d square x by d square y by dx square, anything is there, they all should have the degree 1. આખું જે equation છે એમાં degree કેવી હોવી જોઈએ? 1 જ હોવી જોઈએ. Then only that equation will be linear equation. And the second condition is, and they should not be multiplied together. You cannot multiply like this, dy by dx and d square y by dx square. That is, if we say this is y and this is y dash, then you cannot do like this, y dash or y double dash, anything. You cannot multiply the derivatives with each other. This is y dash and this is y double dash. Okay, so you cannot multiply them. The second condition is that, and the first condition is that they should have the degree 1. So let us see the examples. So example 1, dy by dx plus x square equal to 4. Then you can see that this derivative has the degree 1. So this equation is linear equation because the derivative has degree 1 and they are also not multiplied together. Okay. So example 2. d square x by dy square plus 3 dy by dx whole square minus 7y is equal to x. Then you can see that here it has degree 1, but here this term has degree 2. And as it has the degree 2, we cannot say that this equation is linear, so such equations are called non-linear equations. The equations which are not linear, they are called non-linear equations. Okay, and this term is called dependent variable, so it also has the degree 1. So moving towards the third example, y dash plus y sin x equal to x square. Then you can see here that here both the terms are multiplied together, and the dependent term has also the degree 2. So such equations are called non-linear differential equations. Okay, because these terms are multiplied here, we can say that this equation is not linear, so it is a non-linear equation. Fourth example, dy by dx plus 3x square plus 8x equal to 0. So here also you can see that the derivative has the degree 1. So the degree is 1, derivative has the degree 1, so such type is called linear differential equation. Again, y double dash plus 3y square equal to 3 cos x. And you can see that y double dash is nothing but d square y by dx square. But it has degree 1. Its degree is 1. And here also this dependent term is 1 only. So this equation is also linear differential equations. So in this way you can find whether the given equation is a linear differential equation or non-linear differential equation. Just you have to remember the two conditions, that is the dependent variable and each derivative should have degree 1 and derivatives should not be multiplied together. So I hope you understood the basic concepts of differential equation, and we will continue with these concepts in the next lecture. If you have any query, then you can ask me. So thank you everyone.